Today, August 12th, I speak directly into your spirit because the time for you to hear this has come. My child, do not take these words lightly, for they are not just flowing words, they are a divine release into your soul. I have carried this message from eternity to this moment, and I have assigned Archangel Michael to stand guard as I unveil it. Someone from heaven has been trying to speak to you, not in whispers of the wind alone, but in moments you thought were coincidences, through dreams, through sudden thoughts that stopped you in your tracks, through emotions that rose in your heart for no clear reason. This person carries a message for you about someone who is about to leave you forever. And I tell you, this is not a message you can postpone. It is for you, and you alone, and I have preserved this moment to release it into your life. I have seen the tears you have not cried yet, the ones your soul has stored because you do not know what is about to come. Heaven knows how to prepare you for what you cannot yet see. I am not here to frighten you, but to ready you, to place strength in you so you will not crumble when the winds of change come. I have seen your nights of asking me for signs, for confirmation, for a voice that would tell you what you sense in your spirit is not a figment of your imagination. I tell you now, it is real. That unease you have felt in the quiet moments, the sudden heaviness that comes over you without warning, the strange thoughts that someone is slipping away from your life, this is the stirring of heaven's communication. The person in heaven who is trying to speak to you is deeply connected to your heart. They have seen the unseen. They have walked beyond the veil and know what you cannot yet grasp. They have been permitted by my authority to bring you a forewarning, not to torment you, but to protect you. Archangel Michael has been standing at the edge of this revelation, ensuring that the forces of darkness do not intercept this message before it reaches you. For the enemy would rather you be blindsided, so that grief would crush you without preparation. But I love you too much to let that happen. I am the God who warns, the God who shields, the God who strengthens before the storm breaks. This person from heaven has tried to speak in your dreams, but the noise of life has sometimes drowned out their voice. They have left you signs, perhaps an object you kept but forgot about suddenly appearing where you didn't place it, or a song you heard that made you think of them without reason, or a smell that came and left with no source. They are telling you that someone you know and love in the land of the living is about to step into a moment of separation. The kind of separation that changes the landscape of your life forever. And child, you must be ready. Do not let your heart grow cold in denial. Do not let your mind refuse what your spirit already knows. There is an appointed time for everything under heaven, and though you do not hold the timing, I do. I am revealing this so you will pour more love into them while you can. So you will speak words you might otherwise have left unsaid. So you will cherish moments that might have been brushed aside as ordinary. Because soon, the chance to do so will pass, and I do not want you to live with the weight of regret. Archangel Michael has been sent to guard you in this process, because grief opens doors the enemy loves to use, doors of despair, bitterness, self-blame. But I will not allow the enemy to steal your peace. The message from heaven comes with an instruction: value the living before they become a memory. Embrace while arms are still warm. Speak love while ears can still hear. Look into eyes while they can still look back at you. There is more to this than just loss, my child. There is a thread of destiny woven into this moment. This person who is leaving will not just step away from your life by accident, it is part of a divine rearrangement. Sometimes I must remove what you think you cannot live without, because I see what lies ahead, and I know how to position you for the blessings I have prepared. This departure will make room for new assignments, new connections, new levels of faith you could not reach while clinging to what is about to go. You have felt lately as though you are being watched over more closely, and you are right. Heaven has placed extra guard over you. The one who has crossed into glory has been permitted to intercede, and they have been whispering your name before my throne. That is why you have survived recent spiritual attacks without even knowing the full extent of what was aimed at you. They have stood in the gap for you, child, but now they come with this urgent message: prepare your heart. Do not waste the days in distraction. Do not be so entangled with worries that you forget the gift of presence. I am slowing you down intentionally so you can see what I want you to see. Even the interruptions in your schedule lately have been my way of pulling you aside for what matters most. You think things are going wrong, but I am orchestrating them so you will be where you need to be when the moment comes. This is why you must not skip these words. If you push them aside, you will walk into the coming days unarmed, and the blow will be heavier than it needs to be. But if you let this sink deep into your spirit now, you will not be shaken beyond recovery. You will weep, yes, but your tears will not drown you. You will feel the ache, yes, but your faith will anchor you. Because you will know that heaven tried to prepare you, that I sent you the warning wrapped in love. I have seen you struggling to understand certain recent events. People have acted strangely. Some have withdrawn. Some have spoken words that felt final. This is not random. The spiritual realm often shifts before the natural catches up. The person who is about to leave has already begun their departure in the spirit. This is why you have sensed distance even when they are near. It is why you sometimes feel like their energy is fading in your presence. I am letting you feel it so you will not be surprised when the day comes. But here is the truth you must hold on to: no one leaves you in me. In my kingdom, separation is never the end. For those in me, even goodbye is temporary. And the one who has been speaking from heaven to you is proof of that. They are not gone, only shifted to a place where you cannot yet walk. The same will be true for the one who is leaving now. I am calling you into a deeper awareness of the eternal. This moment is not just about loss. It is about your readiness for the life I have planned for you beyond it. I will use this to strengthen your discernment, to deepen your compassion, to expand your vision of what truly matters. You will see life differently after this. You will speak differently. You will love differently. Because you will know that time is a gift and that moments are treasures not to be buried in busyness. I tell you, my child, do not fear. Archangel Michael is here to war for your peace, to stand between you and the attacks the enemy would love to launch during this time. The one from heaven will remain near, unseen but present, guiding you through their prayers until the appointed moment when you too will cross into the glory they now know. Do not skip this moment with me. Let the message take root. Let it change how you move in these next days. Let it cause you to hold tighter to what matters, and looser to what doesn't. I am your God, and I do nothing without purpose. Even in the things you wish I would stop, there is a thread of redemption woven through. Trust me in this. You are not alone, you are not unprotected, and you are not unprepared, because I have spoken, and you have heard. Speak directly to your heart, and I do not come with ordinary words. I come with words that carry the weight of eternity, the fire of truth, and the whisper of heaven's breath. Archangel Michael has been sent before me to stand guard at your side as this message is released, for the contents of what you are about to hear are not meant for the ears of the careless or the distracted. They are for you alone. Someone from heaven is trying to reach you. They have been watching over you, longing for the right moment to make contact. That moment is now. Their message concerns a person who is about to leave you forever, not by choice, not by circumstance that can be undone, but by the unfolding of something I have foreseen long before today. This is not a warning to frighten you, but a divine unveiling to prepare you and to strengthen you. There are moments in life when the unseen becomes urgent, when the veil between this world and the eternal is thin enough for my voice to pass through with precision. This is one of those moments. In the stillness of the early hours, the one who loves you from beyond stood close to you. They tried to reach into your thoughts, to stir something deep inside your spirit, to prepare you for this very moment. You may have felt a sudden chill, or a rush of emotion without explanation. You may have dreamed of them or heard a voice that called your name in a way you could not forget. That was not coincidence. It was heaven's deliberate touch, marking your soul so you would not dismiss what is coming now. Archangel Michael has guarded the pathway of this message so no dark interference can distort its meaning. He stands as a sentinel, ensuring the words strike your heart with clarity. The one in heaven, someone you love deeply, whose departure from this world still tugs at your heart, has been shown a truth about your life that you cannot see. They have witnessed events forming around you that are hidden from your earthly eyes. They know of a separation that is coming, the parting of paths with someone still here with you. This person in your life is about to step away permanently, not by accident, but by a chain of choices, pain, and destiny that is now in motion. You may not yet see the signs, but they are present in the small shifts, the silences, the glances, the changes in words and tone that you have been trying to ignore. I see them all. This person's spirit is wrestling with decisions they have not spoken to you about. They have been carrying thoughts of departure in secret, and those thoughts are not momentary impulses, they are rooted in a reality they believe they must follow. What you don't yet know is that this departure is tied to something much deeper than you imagine. Heaven's messenger has seen the reason, and they have urged me to tell you so you are not blindsided, so your heart is not shattered without preparation. You have been entrusted with the kind of love that reaches beyond the grave. The one who speaks to you from heaven does so not out of fear, but out of devotion to your soul's peace. They want you to understand that this coming loss is not the end of your life's joy, even though it may feel like a tearing apart. I am your God, and I see the span of your days. I do not allow anything to touch your life without purpose. Even the painful partings I permit are infused with hidden grace, though the eyes of the present may not yet perceive it. Listen carefully now. The separation that is coming will feel like the closing of a door you were not ready to see shut. You will question why I allowed it, and you may be tempted to feel abandoned or unworthy. Do not let those lies take root. What you are about to lose was never meant to be the anchor of your destiny. It was a chapter, not the whole book. The one in heaven knows the full picture now. They see the blessings I have stored up ahead for you, blessings you could not receive if this person stayed. Their heart aches for you, because they remember what it feels like to love someone and watch them walk away. Yet they also know the beauty of my plans when all is revealed. Even now, angels are positioning the right people, the right opportunities, and the right doors that will open once this departure takes place. It is not a punishment, it is a divine rearrangement. I am removing what would hold you back in the next season of your life. Archangel Michael is here to ensure no interference steals this transformation from you. You may be tempted to cling to what is leaving, but understand this: to cling to what I am removing is to resist the blessing I am giving. The person from heaven urges you to release your grip. They want you to protect your heart before it shatters unnecessarily. That does not mean to harden yourself or to stop loving. It means to anchor your soul in me so deeply that when this change comes, you will still be standing in peace. They have asked me to tell you something very personal. You are not losing because you are unworthy. You are being moved because you are chosen. Those words will make more sense in the days ahead, and when they do, you will remember that heaven tried to warn you with love. I see the moments that are coming, the quiet night when you will sense the final shift, the day when the conversation will be unavoidable, the hours when your heart will feel the weight of goodbye. And I also see the days that follow, the unexpected peace, the strength you did not know you had, the doors that swing open in places you never thought to look. I will be with you in every one of them. Your tears will not be wasted, they will water the soil of your next season. Right now, I need you to trust me more than you trust the present. The one who speaks from heaven wants you to know that they are not far from you, and they will remain close through this transition. You will feel their presence in subtle ways, in a song that plays at the right moment, in a sudden memory that makes you smile, in the scent of something familiar that drifts past unexpectedly. These will not be random, they will be signs that you are not walking alone. Archangel Michael has been instructed to guard your peace fiercely in this time. He will place spiritual protection around your home, your mind, and your heart. You may notice certain people being kept at a distance or situations being blocked. Do not fight against it. Those are my protective measures. I am not only preparing you for what is leaving but also shielding you from what could harm you in your vulnerability. I say to you now, my beloved, the next chapter of your life is written in my own hand. Nothing can erase it, and nothing can take from you what I have ordained. You will grieve for a moment, but you will not be destroyed. You will feel the ache of loss, but it will make room for the abundance that is coming. And when you see it, you will thank me, not just for what I gave, but for what I took away. I am your God, and I do not abandon my own. The message from heaven today is one of both warning and hope. You are loved more deeply than you realize, not only by those still here, but by those who have gone ahead and now see from eternity's perspective. Receive this message. Hold it close. Let it prepare you, not scare you. And when the moment comes, remember that you were chosen to walk through it with grace, strength, and my unshakable presence. This is the truth. Archangel Michael, for the matter at hand is heavy, and the weight of it cannot be delayed. The winds and the unseen have shifted, and a message from beyond the veil has been pressing at the gates of your spirit. Someone who has already crossed the bridge between life and eternity is leaning close, calling your name, whispering through the unseen corridors of heaven, because there is something you need to know about a person who is leaving you forever. This is not a small message. This is not something to put aside and return to later. It is urgent because the time for change is breathing down your neck, and the sound of departure is already echoing in the chambers of your life. I know your heart, and I know you think you will have more time, but the truth is time is not in your control. The moment is coming whether you are ready or not, and I do not want you to be unprepared. Archangel Michael has been standing close, watching the movements around you. There is a stirring in the spirit realm, and the one who comes from heaven with this message has been relentless, almost pleading, to be allowed to speak to you. Their love for you has not faded just because they are in my presence now. In fact, it has deepened. They see things you cannot see, they know things you cannot know in your limited human understanding, and they are desperate to warn you. They have been watching the unfolding of a situation that will soon lead to someone stepping out of your life, not for a day, not for a week, but forever. And when I say forever, I mean a finality that cannot be reversed. This is not the same as someone taking a short journey away from you. This is the ending of a connection, and the spiritual consequences will be felt deeply. This person's departure is not random. It is tied to a series of choices, actions, and hidden motives that have been building in secret. You have sensed at times that something is not quite right. You have felt the subtle distance growing, but you brushed it aside, thinking it was just the normal ebb and flow of human relationships. My child, I tell you, it is not so. The distance is not just emotional, it is spiritual. There has been a pulling away, a quiet planning in the shadows, and you have been too distracted or too trusting to see the full picture. That is why I allowed this voice from heaven to come through to you now. You need to understand that the time for pretending not to notice is over. Do not take this as a hopeless message. No, this is a divine intervention. I speak so you may have clarity. I speak so you will not be blindsided when the moment comes. I speak so you may be emotionally and spiritually prepared. If you act on what I tell you, the pain will not crush you the way the enemy intends. You will still feel it, but you will stand. The one from heaven who is speaking to you right now is not bringing this to stir up fear but to strengthen you with truth. They have seen what is coming and they know how deeply it will affect you. That is why they have been urging me to allow Archangel Michael to deliver this message without delay. Archangel Michael is telling you even now, you must not skip this. This is just for you. There are moments in life when the spiritual and physical overlap in such a way that the outcome of your choices will shape your destiny for years to come. This is one of those moments. The truth is that the person who is leaving you forever has already made up their mind. It may not be public yet. They may still smile, still act as though everything is the same, but in the private chambers of their heart, they have decided. I am revealing this to you not so you will cling desperately to them, but so you will prepare your spirit, anchor your faith, and allow me to fill the gap they will leave behind. The voice from heaven is urging you to let go of illusions. They want you to see what they see. They are not speaking from bitterness, but from love. They are telling you that this person's departure, while painful, will also remove a weight from your life you did not even realize you were carrying. They see how this person has been both a comfort and a quiet source of spiritual distraction. They see how your heart has been divided in ways you could not measure, and how the loss, though deep, will also create space for something purer, something I have long wanted to give you. Even now, you may be resisting the thought. You might be telling yourself this cannot be true, that you have been through enough, that surely I would not allow another loss so soon.